The kids in the orphanage are orphans, and the Thais believe they're orphans because they had bad karma. The special needs kids, they believe, had extra bad karma. And the locals didn't want to bring those children into their own houses because they'd bring in that bad karma.
When we look in the scripture, it's so clear what God's heart is through the Old Testament to the New Testament. Care for the orphan, care for the widow. And so when I get to the end of my days, I want, and have ran my race, I want to stand before Jesus out of breath, having done those things that are close to his heart. And so for here at Kingdom Kids, that's what it is. I think that this is his heartbeat.
Before we started fostering, we went to an orphanage and saw that the kids were actually well looked after. They had no problems, but we thought that the kids with special needs were falling in the gaps. And so we said, look, could we intervene and take these kids and at least give them a good start in their life? Because I believe that those first few years are just so important for kids in their development, in their emotional development and their attachment as well. And so they started to give us kids that had cerebral palsy, developmental delay, autism, fetal alcohol syndrome. That's how we started, and with the aim of trying to give these kids some therapy, love, family. Some of them were to be adopted. Some we knew that would be long-term.
My role in Kingdom Kids now, I'm a Kingdom Kids chairman, and also I'm foster father. For now, I have 7 kids includes my old daughter.
And so, yeah, we hit the ground here in 2019. Day 1 as a family of 6, day 2 as a family of 11. During kind of the hot season, rainy season, everything's new. We're in an area where there's, I won't even say not a lot of English spoken, there's no English spoken. And so that whole process was difficult. We had some kids with some unique physical challenges, some mental challenges, a lot of things that were really difficult.
Without a doubt, the most challenging part is wanting to have as much impact as possible, but also balancing that with each individual child has so many needs.
I mean, each one of us could spend an entire day, every day, serving or trying to meet a need of somebody new. You know, as soon as you wake up, you're serving.
That's what it is. It's just serving all day, all night, always serving. And I just remember a real breakthrough for me was we'd gone to church and we were singing the song, "You're Worthy of It All." And God just spoke to me, I am worthy of the big things. I'm worthy of you moving to Thailand, but I'm also worthy of you cleaning the boys' bathroom. I'm worthy of you getting up every hour and a half in the night. And there's a chorus in that song that's day and night, night and day, let incense arise. And at that time it was day and night, night and day, serving continually. And so that was just God's way of helping me, helping us die to ourselves, to get ourselves out of the way so that we can fully serve him, because he's worthy of all the things. I think fulfilling the spiritual needs of our children, the biggest piece is just having a dad and a mom.
That's a good part.
That reflect the love that God has for them.
Our kids are watching us at all times, and so our interactions with them, like when they need to see us fall a little bit. They need to see us have a struggle and have these things, and what do we do in those struggles? Like, do they see us turning to God? Do they see us being humble? Do they see us when we mess up? Are they seeing that love and that grace that God gives to us through our lives?
And so as we continue to foster children that need families, we want to also branch out and strengthen the capacity of families to stay together. And so I think that that's a big part of where Kingdom Kids is headed. And also reaching into our community. What families in our community are already taking care of their special needs children that we can just come alongside of and help with some support.
For many people in Australia, you don't have to trust God. You know, you've got your food, you've got your housing, things are provided quite easily. If things fall down in the cracks, you've got the dole, you've got the pension, you've got whatever, the government will support you. Here in Thailand, there is no such support. We've had to walk by faith many times, and that just builds your faith, because you think, you've done it before, Lord, you'll do it again. And that just is something that is irreplaceable, walking with the Lord and remembering what he's done, so you can trust him for the future.